Hi everyone, this is Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today I get to welcome you to Gemini season 2023. That's right, Gemini season starts on May 21st and ends on June 21st. And so we've got like 30 days or so of this kind of energy. And I guarantee you, we're all going to feel like we shifted into extrovert energy. If you were an introvert, you're kind of like, well, how do you deal with this? And an extrovert is like, oh my gosh, I feel like I can talk to everybody. So this is a great way to kind of like amp up your social butterfly skills. People are going to be having parties and connections and that sort of thing. And so this is a great way to kind of allow that social butterfly to take off. This energy is amazing. And it really gets a great kick right at the end because we have our solstice energy on June 21st. So it kind of gets a little kick of energy right there at the end. But I know a lot of people that did not deal well or didn't kind of work through the eclipse energy that we had in May. And I guarantee you a lot of people were like, how do we do all this? Everything's what was right is now left and left is right. And how do we deal with all of these things? So this can be an amazing energy to kind of work through. I will guarantee you Gemini comes at the right time because it kind of really gets you to kind of socialize your energy, kind of gets you to kind of think about things in a little bit different way. And I guarantee you kind of the cool part is it's right there at summertime. So we kind of start all of our summer activities with Gemini energy in there so we can kind of get out and get talking about things. I will tell you kind of the energy of this is kind of really bringing us to kind of find the versatility in ourselves, kind of like finding solutions. Our intellect kind of like gets to be able to make some new choices and also kind of maybe even acknowledge there's ways to do it without being so hard-headed. But I will tell you kind of one of the great things about Gemini energy is that they love to bring in this great communication, this let's talk it out kind of energy, let's go for it again. This energy can kind of invite us to kind of literally open up into our spiritual pursuits because it's one of those, we feel so clear about communication where we normally don't. It's kind of like, I feel like I'm stepping over my words and it's like flow of energy. And this will be bringing a great energy for us to kind of like push into this and really connect to like new ideas, new things, kind of shake off the old energy, the old kind of like winter energy and kind of like, let's go do something. So this is really going to be sharpening like your mind, your body and your soul into so many different areas. And let's make this fun and exciting. And as well, it's going to be really pushing up your energy. There are going to be a lot of retreats to go on, a lot of workshops to go into. And this is really engaging us to really think about what do we want to bring in next? How are we going to bring it in next? And meeting new people. This is all up in this area. And I will guarantee you, because we also just had during this time frame, like we are going to have Venus going into the sign of Leo, we are going to really see our love levels going up big time. It's one of those. So talking to new people, you may be starting a conversation with your new person, with your new partner, your new love interest coming into your life. And that is going to be amazing because if not, we're kind of stuck in the old energy. I will tell you to kind of curb your impulsiveness. Sometimes our Gemini energy can be a little impulsive and I want to just fix this and I want to just do this right now. And that can be a little like odd at times, but make sure you kind of keep that on the rein and then also make sure that you're working towards something. That means taking a class, reading a new book, doing something else because you're going to feel that energy of like, yes, I'm ready to talk things out and I'm ready to make some amazing changes. So our first card for Gemini season is all about Cancer in the immersion. And what I get is we're going to be immersed in this energy of working through things, talking things out, clearing the thing. Now, remember what I said too, this is also could be bringing up some stuff that are people that are really close to you, like your siblings, your parents, your neighbors, all of those people really close to you. So make sure that you're getting clear communication with them and you're not kind of assuming that the other person understands. The next one is Vesta, and that's the hearth. It is kind of like the heart of where we come in from. Our heart always wants to speak the truth. Our heart always wants to bring in that truth for us. Our heart always wants to get clear communication with other people. It's very important. Next, this is Sirius, and this is the nurture. This is the nurturer, and it's bringing in that nurturing energy to nurture relationships. Like I said, your parents, your siblings, your people around you, your neighbors, all that kind of stuff. Getting that clear communication with them is going to be so vitally important at this time frame. And it's important that you engage in great conversations, great time talking to new people and kind of finding out what they know and what they don't know. So that can give us a great insight into what our Gemini energy is really going to be about. Our last one is our moon, and this is our perception. Our perception is always that we are going to have a great time in Gemini, and we usually do. Now, I will tell you, one of the fun things to do is make sure that you are kind of like hearing the truth from other people. Gemini does have that like two aspect, kind of with the two fish swirling around. Sometimes that can be bringing in a duality or kind of like the twin energy. And so make sure that you're getting the truth out of somebody. If you feel like you're not, you probably aren't. So make sure you're aware of that one. That can be a little icky situation to deal with, but make sure you're speaking your truth so you get clear communication on your side. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.